anything up there yet. Right. Yeah.
I met him.
That sounds funny.
Is it ready to
Yeah, I met him.
saw myself? Gotta hold on to that post. Stephen, you took my phone. Gordon.
8.
Who's going first? Not me. I'm going last. The dress I bet the way you put on. Nicole, the dress going to trip. Oh, mind, you're going to trip.
No, she's not.
She is. Hey!
Amazing. She made it.
Right, let's sort your dress before you go in.
Thank you very much. Sorry about him.
What did you do?
Yeah.
Nothing yet.
Do you want to leave bags and your cartons on this side and then we'll go around to the picture?
Oh, we're having another
Sausages!
Oh, lovely Jenny.
Jamie, alright? Jamie, alright?
Share that nice pink one. Getting there.
I'm Sam. I did the flower bed.
Oh, hey, Jamie, alright?
Share that nice pink one.
Always 8, please.
Getting there.
I'm Sam.
Well, what's your like? She might just.
No, it's why I don't like flying. That's why I've got a phobia of flying.
This is why I don't like flying. Do you realise why I don't like flying? Videoing all that, doesn't it? Look, this is how 22 years of marriage works out. Play with each other, everything. Never go on holiday and bring a woman back.
That's been on YouTube.
Let's get a drink. Have the drink, have the drink. Oh, have the drink. Sorry, can we take a while to get used to it? Yeah.
I feel like I'm on the Titanic.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Chris, you need to remember and watch what you say when someone's got a camcorder running.
This is true, I've just realised it's got a microphone, isn't it?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm on the Titanic.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm on the Titanic.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Chris, you need to remember and watch what you say when someone's got a camcorder running.
This is true, I've just realised it's got a microphone, isn't it?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm on the Titanic.
Yeah.
They're playing this new sort of music, isn't it?
You could film it any minute and then I'm going to...
Yeah, edit that music out.
But then we
Bring some money, Jordan.
No, I didn't. I left it with my mum.
Dad, all in. Mum, I've left your bag with it. Trouble.
Sam, I'm going to play it.
What's that?
I'm going to run out a great big bill and charge it to your room.
You don't know my room?
I hate this bloke. Do you know this bloke?
No.
Yeah, Steph, mate, mate.
Yeah, it's like a mosquito trap.
Steph, has that got volume on it?
Yeah. Records everything.
We spent half an hour getting the car just right.
Mum and Dad, right. Yeah, I don't have any. Fail.
That's one word.
I did the thunder. Oh, did you?
I had to work with the man upstairs. Listen, mate. I work on Sunday.
It rained all the way. It's great fun.
Okay?
Cool.
And
Yeah,
then,
then the other two and then
yeah.
Next one.
Okay, and then we'll mum and dad.
He's cheating.
It's a face. face. And then so next year.
Sorry, everybody. We're getting a good photo.
Always in the way. Oh, good.
Okay, go on.
You're blowing too hard. Blow softly, you get more bubbles out.
Just one hand.
There we go.
Mr. and Mrs. Brock. Please be seated. So I ask you please to wait for the official photographer to take his photograph before you all flash, please. This does for his picture.
Yeah.
Could we have a round of applause, please? We want another round of
Another thing to say, Nicole.
We want another round of applause, please.
That's staying in there, I think. Wait for sword of the stain.
Excalibur.
Right, if you'd like to take photographs, please do. It's your moment now.
Look how quick it is.
That was a lovely daughter and son Brad. I'm saying that probably about over the last year, got to know better, and he's a lovely baby. Yeah, and I know they're just going to be happy with each other and very happy for the both. And that makes me happy. So I don't know what else to say, but everyone else can have their fun with the students.
Amazing, of course. First of all, I do actually have an announcement to make by health and safety. There will be no standing on the chairs and no standing on the tables during my standing ovation. So, if anyone falling asleep or yawning, I know you're doing an awesome job to comply with these rules. For those of you who do not know me, as was said, my name is Matthew Gandry, and I'm proud to call myself one of Samuel's best friends in the last 18 years. And it's fine if you forget my name because I'm normally just regarded as the freak on piercings. As you can see today, I'm one of Samuel's best men. I say one of because he chose to have 3. So Reason is Ash, Daryl, and myself. You know, when Samuel first asked me to do this speech, I'd gone completely blank. You know, I had no idea what to write. Mainly because it's just really boring. But actually agree. But after some time and some dedication, weeks of like sitting on a computer just writing hello there, I thought I'd just ask Samuel for some advice. And when I thought out of his mouth would come wisdom, all he said was, "I don't know, mate. Search Google." I can't really go on any further about commenting on the lovely array of ladies that have adorned themselves with their presence today. First of all, standing here are the beautifully stunning bridesmaids. Secondly, are 2 of the most gorgeous women here tonight. Nada, they are Val and Barbara. Although, you know, to be honest, this is only to be outshone by Nicole herself, and I did have a couple of words written down, you know, outstanding, you know, amazing radiance. But really, when she walked up the aisle, you know, words cannot describe how amazingly beautiful she looked. I'd really like to thank Nick, you know, for his really good speech. I mean, it is really, you know, to be honest, I've only known him for the last couple of days. But it's really, you know, it's really obvious how proud Nicole has made him, you know, and how happy he is to have Sam as a son-in-law. Secondly, I'd like to thank Samuel and Nicole for giving me the honour of delivering this speech. A lot of people I've spoken to have actually said that I've caught the short straw here. And even with the last few days and certainly the last few hours of sheer panic, you know, I really wouldn't have it any other way. And lastly, I'd really like to thank everyone here that has turned up, that has made this the most happy of days for them. Although, to be honest, I'd rather you all stayed at home, as would made my job so much easier. Thanks, Victor. You know, when I met Sam about 18 years ago, it's so weird. You know, we really just clicked as friends, which, to be honest, is not something that happens. You know, it happens rarely, or never happens at all. And there are a few things that really kind of come to mind when I think of Sam. Firstly, when I met him, other than being this really short, you know, skinny little run.
Not my strength.
No, not at all. It's this sort of cheeky smile and laugh, which if you make him laugh later, you'll see it's this sort of like Muttley impression. And the second thing is that even through any of the sort of silly like little tiffs and arguments we'd have, I remember sometimes at primary school where we'd have an argument, he'd be sat at one end of the programme, I'd be at the other, just crossed arms like, no, I'm not speaking to him. And then 20 minutes later we'd be completely fine. And to be honest, that still is true today. It does where, you know, as people go on to their lives, you know, we can go months without seeing each other, which is really weird since we only live about 2 minutes walk. But even with the months, it's still as though I've only seen him yesterday. And lastly, for anyone that's known Sam for a long amount of time, he will always look like the true 5th member of the Beatles. We tried to prove this once, and it was back in year 4. We sang Help in front of the entire class, and even with plenty of practice, it was still apparent that, I mean, mainly Sam, he still needed plenty of help with that. with that, I'd just like to say a couple of words on Nicole. Now, I've known Nicole for a fair few years now, ever since she came back to Lyon. It seemed that she didn't have enough and she had to come back for an extra year before going off to university. And something that really stands out to me is that she's someone that she sets a goal, she has this relentless determination to achieve it. She sets the highest standards, and I really don't see how Sam comes into that, but and to that, I'd just like to share a couple of words of wisdom. Say wisdom. I thought there's another standstill other than writing the speech. You know, what advice could I give to them? And one, I'm not married myself, and two, for the past 1 or 2 years they've been pretty much living together like it already. And then I just it kind of hit me. If I take a few years back before they were together, me and Samuel were in sixth form, and Nicole just come back to Lyon. And Samuel started going on about this girl that he was pretty crazy about. And obviously his friends were quite inquisitive as to who she was. And when eventually he said Nicole, I think everyone had the same sort of reaction where they kind of stopped, turned their head and thought, no, really? No, really? Because at the time, Nicole was kind of set very high, sort of the kind of girl next door that you could only dream of being with, which I'm sure still airs today. But he went for it. He really didn't care what anyone else thought. He went for the girl that he knew that he wanted, and he fought for her until she was his, which I think shows an amazing amount of courage. It also shows that Nicole's standards weren't as high as we thought they were. Amazing nonetheless. And even years after that, when Nicole was up in York and Sam was down here working, they were constantly on coaches back and forth, seeing each other when they could. I remember a time a couple of years ago where Sam had said, I really can't lose her. I was like, well, why? It's like, because if I lost her, then I'd have to accept for someone less than perfect. And that was really... And there's a side of Sam that I never really saw before, and I think it's really that sheer passion, determination and courage that has brought us all here today. So, it is really, at the end of that, what advice could I really give? And to be honest, the only advice I can give is to keep doing what you're doing. You guys are the strongest team that I've ever met, and nothing will ever stand in your way. And it is with that, I would all like you all Sam and Nicole.
Great speech.
Ladies and gentlemen, the bridegroom will now respond to that.
Hi everyone. I've got my own bit of tissue. You've been there for the last couple of years, all in little ways, and I'm very thankful for that.
Speak up, Sam.
I'll speak this way too. Me and my wife. Firstly, I'd like to thank you for coming. I can honestly say it would be the same without you. Maybe a little bit cheaper. Before we go on to our own little thank yous and Nicole's maybe little thank yous, I want to say a little personal thank yous to myself. First, I'm going to start with Nick and Barbara. Barbara, thank you for the last couple of years. I love you for showing me. She's called me last summer all the years ago. I really appreciate that.
Tissues.
Mick, our Friday night pints never go amiss. I know you enjoyed them well, and thank you for this last year. We appreciate that. My parents couldn't ask for better parents. Very so proud of you guys, and especially to you today, Mum. You've done the cake, you've done the birthday cakes, you've done the favour boxes all by yourself. I mean, look, but no, you've outdone yourself again, and I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Also, I know there's a few birthdays here. There you are. I want to personally say happy birthday to you. Thank you for coming. I know it's your birthday. Margaret. Thank you very much, Margaret. Come and I hope you like your balloon.
Yes.
And obviously, last but not least, Nicole. Wow. I know Matt said there isn't much words, but I can reel some off. You're stunning today. I mean, not just today, but every day. There isn't a bad day for you, I'm afraid. But like I said, you know, in my wildest dreams that I think I'll be marrying a girl like you. You're a perfect guy. And without you, I don't know where I'd be. I wouldn't be here with you. Nicole's also planned this whole day. I mean, maybe a few nod of approvals from me. But other than that, I've done nothing. You might see a few fairy lights out in the...
Okay, so don't take all the credit.
Yeah, that was me. Got lost a little bit there. No, I could ramble on a bit more, but I think you guys probably get a little bit bored. Last but not least, let's make a toast. And probably the most important toast of my life. To my wife, to my bride, to my everything. Nicole.
I'm not very good at speaking in front of big people. I just want to thank everybody for coming. I know some of you have come from afar, and it means the world to me to have you all here to share my special day with you as well. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. Secondly, I want to thank my family for coming and being here. Thank you. I love you all very much, so thank you very much for coming.
Oh. I've got tissue.
I want to thank my mum and dad as well. You're the best mum and dad anyone could ask for. And you've done so much for me since I was born. Thank you for being there. And thank you for being by my side. And thank you for helping me with stress. It took a while. So thank you very much. I also want to thank my new family as well. You've all been so lovely to me. And it means yeah, it means a lot to me to have such a lovely family like you.
I'm going to go.
I love you from the bottom of my heart, and I couldn't think of anyone better to spend the rest of my life with.
That's your job. You were the boss of this one. You're responsible for it.
Right,
My pleasure.
And
My pleasure.
thank you for coming.
My lovely dad. Thank you for
Daddy, daddy, daddy. Great captain as well. 2 years. I appreciate it. Another walk. Lady in green. Now you're not saying humour. So please accept this. And thank you for coming. Wow, pretty good.
Thank you to my lucky man.
Tell it to make me
She
cry.
bought me a lovely dress and yeah, help me get a shirt off, I told you. So thank you for being the best time in the world. And last but not least, Lady in Blue. Thank you for everything you've done for us. Like our lucky cake and the band that you're going to see later and just everything. She's a creative lady and we appreciate everything you've done for us and putting up with us and all sorts. So thank you.
Copy my speech. Today can be without flowers from us, right?
There's one for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, could I ask you please to stand while the bride and groom leave the table? And could I ask you all to follow them to the bar, please, to adjourn to the bar. First dance.
Drop off the tank. Yeah. Drop off the tank. Yeah.
To the bar, please, to adjourn to the bar. First dance.
Thank
We're running.